Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sadia, and today I'm going to share an amazing story about one of the most inspiring people in the world. Jeff Bezos will talk about how he started from almost nothing and became a self-made billionaire. If you want to learn life-changing lessons and motivation to achieve your dreams, make sure you watch till the end. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an inspiring story. 16 years ago, while working at a financial firm in New York City, I found myself surrounded by exceptionally intelligent people. I had a job many would consider ideal, and a manager I deeply respected and admired. During that time, I shared with him an idea that had been growing in my mind. I wanted to start a company that sold books on the internet. He didn't dismiss the idea. Instead, he invited me for a long walk through Central Park. He listened patiently as I explained my vision, and after thinking it through, he told me something that stayed with me forever. He said it was a very good idea, but perhaps better suited for someone who didn't already have a secure and promising career. His reasoning made sense, and he encouraged me to think about it carefully for 2 days before making any final decision. After deep reflection, I chose the less secure path. It was not an easy decision, but I knew one thing for certain: would regret not trying more than I would regret failing. I believed that failure would teach me something, but never attempting would haunt me forever. So I decided to take the risk and pursue what truly mattered to me. That I strongly believe in the value of wandering and exploration. The most important decisions I have made in my life and career were not driven purely by analysis or data. While logic and reasoning are useful tools, the most meaningful choices often come from instinct, intuition, and heart. Analysis can guide decisions, but it cannot replace inner conviction. The original spark for Amazon came when I discovered that internet usage was growing at an extraordinary rate, 2,300% per year. I had never seen anything expand so rapidly. The idea of creating an online bookstore with millions of titles, something impossible to achieve in the physical world, deeply excited me. At that time, I was 30 years old and newly married. I spoke honestly with my wife about leaving my job to pursue something risky that might not succeed. Despite the uncertainty, she encouraged me to follow my passion and take the leap. From a young age, I had always been fascinated by invention. As a child, I spent time building unusual creations in my garage. Some worked, many didn't. Whether it was homemade gadgets or impractical experiments, the desire to invent was always part of who I was. That curiosity never left me, and it shaped my journey. Amazon began as a very small operation. There were only a few of us, and I handled many tasks myself, including delivering packages in an old vehicle. Raising funds was challenging. I needed to raise $1 million, which meant convincing many individuals to invest small amounts. Most people said no. I attended dozens of meetings, explaining what the internet was and why it mattered. This was the mid-1990s, and the concept was unfamiliar to most. That I never imagined what the company would eventually become. Growth happened step by step. Like most businesses, progress came from learning, adjusting, and building upon small successes. Each win revealed new opportunities, guided by understanding what customers truly needed and valued. Innovation and failure are inseparable. You cannot pioneer or invent without accepting the possibility of failure. Experiments only matter because they can fail. Even though failure can feel uncomfortable or embarrassing, it is an essential part of progress. If success were guaranteed, it would not be an experiment. Taking calculated risks is necessary. Even if the odds of success are low, the potential reward can make the attempt worthwhile. Failure may happen frequently, but persistence builds resilience. Passion is what allows people to keep going despite setbacks. Another important lesson is not to chase trends simply because they are popular. Working on something meaningful to you leads to deeper commitment and better outcomes. Experimentation benefits both the business and the customer, because innovation leads to better solutions. One lesson that stands out is the difference between gifts and choices. Intelligence and talent are gifts, but kindness is a conscious decision. Gifts are easy to rely on, but choices define character. Being clever may bring recognition, but being kind builds lasting respect that we live in a time filled with extraordinary opportunities and knowledge. Humanity has access to tools and understanding that previous generations could only dream of. Each person possesses unique abilities and potential. The question is not what gifts you have, but how you choose to use them. Stress often arises from avoidance. When we feel stressed, it is usually because something important is being ignored. The moment we acknowledge the issue and take the first step toward addressing it, the burden begins to lift. Action reduces fear. Anyone who creates something meaningful will face criticism. If criticism is unbearable, then innovation is not possible. Growth and resistance often go hand in hand. Looking ahead, when people reflect on their lives later on, what matters most will not be comfort or security, but the choices they made. In the end, we are defined by our decisions. Life becomes a story shaped by courage, persistence, and values. Each day offers the opportunity to choose, between safety and risk, comfort and growth, conformity and originality. Challenges are inevitable, but resilience determines the outcome. Falling down is part of the process. Getting back up is what truly matters. Choose kindness over cleverness. Choose courage over fear. Choose action over regret. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Also, click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Comment below your thoughts. We love hearing from you, and check out our next video right here for more motivation and success stories. Keep pushing forward and stay inspired.